You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Why is he not taking any damage? Oh, it's because I keep forgetting I'm only level 40. I'm in the 40 to 49 bracket, so I'm gonna miss a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna probably not hit a lot there. I was missing those rogues a lot. A lot of whiffs. Whiff. I'm gonna go see if I can defend our flag, maybe? Hopefully? Too many of them. Too many. What we're going to do is we're going to try to take my pet back, and we're going to group up. We're going to try to take them as they get the flag out, or at least try to peel away some of them. But I can't take on 5 or 6 by myself. That's not going to work. Let's protect our flag. That'll be a good thing. Yeah, let's protect our flag. What? You let him return? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You let that guy return the flag? That was some bullshit, I'm gonna tell you. I can't believe they returned the flag. That was unbelievable. Hey, where's our flag at is what I want to know. They have our flag, but I don't... Oh, there it is. Shit. It's way over there. It's like way over... I didn't even see it go past this. Oh, shit. This isn't gonna go well. Nope. Oh, good, we got the flag. I was worried that he lost it.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Fuck. Too much fear. Too much CC. Once again, I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. There's way too much crowd control in MMOs and in WoW. And in WoW particularly, there's way too much CC. They would scale back on the CC and let people just play by skill. Let the skill rise to the cream of the crop, you know what I mean? CC is just a boring mechanic. Alright, fine. I'll leave that guy alone. Screw him. Oh, you got my pet. This is a weird battleground. Yeah, well, we just lost. They got our flag, so nothing we can do. There it goes. I can't catch up to it. I just use my CC. If they're gonna CC me, I'll CC them.
Greetings. Farewell.
Hey, what's up, Brian? Doing a little battlegrounds, maybe. It's tough to do well in this bracket because I'm only level 40, and you know, oh my god, look at all the hunters in this group. Jesus, I guess hunters are like the most popular class in the game now. You know. Oh, you're taking your Beast Mastery Hunter to the Shadowlands interest? And yeah, I haven't done Shadowlands, like all the questing, so I'm gonna have to go through all that myself, which, you know, I mean, I've done the entrance, right? Like I did the beginning. No, hunters were not the most popular class. The most popular class in WoW, you know, really warriors, very popular. Priests also pretty popular, but yeah, I don't think hunters were the most popular. Like they seem to be now. I'm pretty sure like in vanilla WoW, warriors probably were number one. And Burning Crusade, probably, I don't know, mages maybe? I don't know, I have to go back and look at the numbers. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's some of these guys go up. Yeah, I'm just not doing much damage because I'm too low level, I guess. I feel like I'm doing stuff, but I'm not really doing much damage. Once I get up to around level 44, we'll start to see me do a little better. It's too low level right now. We got a lot going on here. Oh shit. Too many. Too many. Okay. Fall back and defend a little bit. They're probably going to be coming this way anyway after they beat the shit out of those alliance, which they just did. We gotta wait and see where they're coming, and they're going mid, which they already have, so that's kind of weird. But then they're going to traverse something else. The question is where they're going to go next. They're going to go mine, or they're going to go stables. That's the question, is what's next? Probably mine. They'll probably go mine. Yep. You can see mine. Alright. So I'm gonna hit BS. But actually there's still like 3 people at BS. I don't know. These people aren't listening to me, so... How many are there? 2? We'll give it a go. Okay, nice job. Nicely done. Here they come. Yeah, buddy.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
All these people. Oh god.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
That's a close game. Oh shit, we ended up getting, because we rushed farm, we ended up flagging almost every other base. That's amazing. Probably gonna end up winning game. Now we just gotta defend these. Yeah, we win.
Open for business. Safe travels.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, man.
I'm just doing some battlegrounds on my Shadowlands Worgen Hunter here.
Cool.
It's tough when you like move into the next bracket, you know? You're like, like
The weakest.
yeah, you're like level 40 in a 40 to 49 bracket, so you're like the weakest, and as you get level up, you slowly get more powerful. Then you get like 49 and you're like beating the shit out of everybody. But then you hit
Yeah.
50 and then boom, you're back to being super weak again. It's kind of funny. I think I'm gonna buy what is that mouse called?
Which mouse?
The little, remember the Ascension and WoW, I had the little mouse. It's called, what is it, Squeakers?
Oh,
They sell that.
yeah, the mouse one is Squeakers.
They sell it in retail for like 20. I think it's 20
Oh, I
bucks.
know. I have it.
Do you have it?
I like it a lot.
I'm thinking about buying it. It'll be funny
I really
watching
like it.
watching the Worgen riding around on Squeakers. Yeah, it's a
I
cool
don't remember
mount.
when I got it. I got it a while ago. I think when it first came out, like I saw it and I was like, yes, that's what I want.
Yeah, it's such a cool mount. I know that I like it because I already had it in Ascension WoW, you know.
Yeah.
It feels kind of bad paying for it in two different games though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I think just because I was playing at the time, I kind of got lucky and just got it as part of having a 6-month subscription.
Oh, yeah.
Um, yeah, that's probably one of my most favorite ones, just because it's I
Yes,
don't know, it looks cool and it's not too big, so it's easy
I
to go
love
through
this.
teams.
Yeah, I love small mounts because it's easy to move through terrain, and it doesn't. And also
Hmm.
visibility wise too. If you're like a miner or something, it's
Yeah.
it's easy to see everything going through trees and stuff. Yeah, I may pick it up. I think it's $25. Looks like I'm going back to the office next month.
Oh yeah. Like full
So
time.
no, it may only be 1 day a week. So I'm going back next month,
Okay.
and my boss said Tuesdays. So initially, it looks like we're going back for. And actually, what we kind of talked about is there's another girl we know that works in the same area that we work in, and she only works like what she does is she goes into the office like 1 day a week or 2 days a week, but she only works like from like 8 a.m. to noon, and then just goes home
Mm.
after lunch. And I thought that would be kind of cool. Just go in the office like twice a week, but just work
Yeah.
like the morning shift, and then just at lunch break just go home. I mean, my office is right down the street from me. I mean, it takes me
Oh, that's cool.
probably about 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes. I just got to get in my car,
That's
get on
convenient.
9th Street, basically go straight down the road, like 2 minutes, and I'm there. It's like
Mhm.
right there. So it's super convenient for me. That's why I don't care if
Almost seems like it's close enough. You could almost take like a pedal bike. I don't know what
you
the weather conditions are, but
you could. I mean, if you had a bike or something, you could just ride. I mean, if I got out on foot, it probably would take me about 20 minutes to walk there.
mm.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I just remember being in college and taking my bike everywhere because they're so close. And it was just nice to not have to pay for the gas and find parking and extra stuff, you know. But then
Yeah.
it was like $600 for a parking pass, so I was always
Yeah.
like, I hate paying that.
Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, so you enjoying your mining? Sounds like you're getting better
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah, there's like the whole technique of the active mining now. A lot of people don't like it, and I think to me, it really seems like it's been modified a little bit, either in
Hmm.
preparation or just because they changed things a little bit. And now everyone who was accustomed to doing it a particular way has to relearn it, and
Okay.
they hate
Yeah.
relearning. People hate relearning stuff. So
Yeah, for sure. That's another thing too. Why I'm like, I don't want to spend too much time in the game because it's going to change so much. But I also don't want to like, I don't know. That game is so weird because it's so cool, but there's just so many bugs.
yeah, there definitely is. I think mining is like in the best situation
Yeah.
because most issues, like if you get 30K or crash a desktop, which I actually had a recent crash a desktop,
Hmm.
you're fairly safe. Most things kind of don't like completely destroy you. Like I
Hmm.
had a crash a desktop and I kind of popped back into exactly where I was in my
Right.
pilot seat. Everything was ready to go.
Oh,
Only
that's
issue is
cool.
I just happened to be in a different server and I was in the middle of scooping up Quantanium, so I kind of lost out there, but
Yeah.
I didn't lose everything else. So I didn't lose money, but I didn't get the money that I was right in front of.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
But yeah, I've been enjoying the active mining method. And then I found a map. I'm going to share it on Discord here right now on my
Cool.
phone. But it's a map of like all the systems and like jump point links as it is, or how it was whenever they made this picture. But it is it's pretty good so far. Here we go.
See the post you put. This was a week ago on the new meta for quantum mining. Scanning changes in active.
Oh, I just put a picture into the SC General.
Okay. I see it, yeah.
But it looks like there will be some things that'll be kind of nice to have a smaller ship for whatever reason. Maybe you need to maneuver some
This is an
illegal
interesting map.
stuff.
So this is Galactic Transit Network.
And so the lines, the type and thickness of their lines signifies the large, medium, and small jump points between the systems. So the big, thick lines are the biggest ones. Probably carry like Carracks and capital ships and all that. And then like the ones that are thick dashed lines, those are mediums, and then the small dashed ones are thinner dashed lines. And so it's kind of interesting. Some one thing I was noticing was like just on like the south end of like the Terra Nexus, there's Goss and Tyrol, I guess. But if you had to do that jump on a big ship, you'd have to go to like, I don't know, 10 different systems. Whereas if you're on a medium or smaller, you could go directly there. I think that's kind of cool.
Okay, I'm gonna lie. I don't understand this at all. I don't really understand what this map's telling me. I mean, like,
so those are
what
all
is
the systems.
okay?
We only have Stanton right now, and that one is.
Maybe that's part of the reason why I don't understand it, because
these
we don't have these
Terra
yet.
Nexus.
Yeah, I see Terra Nexus.
Just to the left of the word, Stanton's like the second
I see,
dot.
and I see Stanton. Is that? Oh, okay. So these are the systems.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was trying to think that this was like whole map was like going to be like the map that I know, which is kind of like Stanton. Okay, so this is what they think the whole.
Eventually.
Like, oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Well, at least
so
that's what I get from it. I don't know how old this picture is either.
And so Stanton, and then what's the one they're adding? What's the one that's coming out? It's Pyro. I'm trying to see where that is on this map.
It's connected by a medium directly to Stanton. That may just be a big one if they only have the two systems, like everything's allowed to go there sort of thing for now, but...
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I wonder how old that map is. Because things are going to be interesting, that's for sure. I mean, if they can... The game, like I said, I've always said, the game is really great, and if they get to the point where they can clean up all the bugs and release a lot of systems, and especially systems that have a lot of really cool biomes, you know, like a lot more water. They need a lot more water and, you know, cool stuff like waterfalls. Stuff you would see in a normal MMO, you know what I mean? But that doesn't seem to be their priority. Like, I don't think they're prioritizing, like how cool the planets are. Oh. Yeah, I had two versions. I actually had two Discords open. And I closed one, and I guess I closed the wrong one. I was just saying, I don't think they're really prioritizing, like, the planets and, like, how cool the planets are. You know, like, the water and the... I think they're prioritizing, you know, the systems, like the mining and the you know, the FPS or whatever, and the different types of, like, systems in the game. The UI maybe even, I don't know. But at some point you would hope that they would start to really look at the planets themselves and really start to create cool planets with rivers and waterfalls and, you know, snow and, you know, mountains with real trees and forests and stuff like that. I mean, that's the thing that I would love to see, hopefully. I don't know if they'll ever do that, or ever get to that point, but...
I imagine they would. I think that's the reason why they were so excited about the whole river thing, is that it wasn't... They just did it by hand. I think it was done by a tool, and they'd finally finished that.
Okay.
More or less finished that tool, or maybe it was a test
If,
of that tool.
if,
Something like that.
yeah, and if that tool is something that allows them to rapidly create stuff. How much time do I got? 28 seconds. I don't think I have enough time to eat food. I haven't, yeah, let's eat this real quick. Oh, shit.
I've really been enjoying it. It's kind of a pain with the mole because you have to always go down to the laser and you can't reposition yourself, so you have to be kind of good at getting yourself in the right position. But if you get a rock that is good, or specifically the small cluster of rocks that has enough quantanium, you can get way more than a prospector could. You just kind of, in a prospector, you just have to give up almost an entire prospector load sometimes.
Right.
much as hacking gadgets is cool, it's not really profitable because it's too easy to lose them, either from being blown up or from falling through the world currently. Or maybe they're getting crushed under a rock or hiding under a rock and I just don't see it. I don't know yet.
What the hell happened there? Did she knock me off? This person knocked me off the thing. That was interesting. Yes! I got her with a long-range shot. That was sweet. That was cool.
It's fun to be the orb carrier at some point if your team's decently good because
Yeah.
you're like one-shotting people.
Yeah, yeah. This map's kind of fun because like when other people like the Horde grab the orb, you know, you can totally destroy them so easily because their damage is increased so much. Makes you feel so
Assuming
powerful.
that they don't have people healing them and
Yeah,
protecting them.
yeah. Wonder if I can. Yes, I can. I wasn't sure if I could. Okay.
Definitely think it'd be something. Mining would be something that I would pay for somebody's information if.
Oh,
I knew
really?
That there was a rock in a specific location. 'Cause that's the vast majority of my time is just spending.
It's just trying to
looking for a
find
rock.
stuff. Yeah. And they said the scanning was supposed to be a lot better, right?
Well, I prefer the way the scanning is now. Many people don't, but it kind of comes back to it's different from the way it was. It used to be that you could kind of see passively without doing anything. The asteroid markers or the rocks that you would mine a 5,000 out radius from you. Now you don't. You see it within 1,200 meters. And so you have to actively be looking out there with your tab ping in order to
You
find
can
them.
kiss your ass
So you
goodbye.
kind of start out being what are referred to as opportunity boxes, and then you can drill down by changing your ping angle to like 2 degrees, and then you can find out if there's like 1 rock or 2 rocks, and so combine that with knowledge that on like Lyria, it's always a cluster if you're gonna get Montaniums, so you don't bother to keep going for them if they're just one rock out there. But
I'm dead. Yeah.
I would imagine at some point they would improve it further because it's like there's still no difference in scanning between any ship, which is unfortunate. But I think that's just kind of a byproduct of not having that particular system in yet.
We winning? Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, it's really hard to take in because you have so much good information. It's hard to like focus on the game, and so if I don't get it all, you'll know why. I'm trying to listen.
I got you. I understand what's going on. I'm watching the stream most of the times.
Yeah, you can see these warriors can sometimes be really difficult because they heal so much. Although I've got some pretty cool abilities now that'll let me to try to set them up for kills, but it's kind of like the old rogue where I would... Oh, shit. Somebody's hitting me here.
Yeah, as far as I know, they should only have something like ignore pain and maybe an enraged
Well,
regen of their fury.
I've definitely been in a battleground where I was fighting a warrior, and the guy like was like 3rd in the battleground on healing. He was like 45,000 heals. And I was like,
Well,
man,
it's
that...
going to show absorbs too. So if it's doing ignore pain, that's 50% absorption.
Well, oh, so you think that the healing is part of... Is actually... You think absorption showing is healing? Because I didn't think it did. I didn't think absorption usually showed as healing.
Otherwise, if you were to have like a disc priest in there, they wouldn't show up at all.
Right.
But imagine that. I mean, I've never really verified because I don't usually play a healer, and if I do, it's a druid. So
Yeah.
I don't do too much with absorbs myself.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
My pet's dead. Shit. Sometimes this happens where my pet gets killed and I don't realize I'm dead. And I don't realize it. And that's what happened there. I'm trying to attack somebody, and I'm like, why is this guy killing me? Because I did my pet stun, and then I'm like, I look down, I'm like, well, my pet's dead. I'm going to have to set up a mixed scrolling battle text audio alert for my pet.
Yeah, that's kind of where I got into the whole e-chorus thing, was just because it'd be nice to have some sort of visual for that for me.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
an audio thing would work just as well.
yeah. The audio, like it was funny because whenever like when I was playing in Battlegrounds and I was like getting killed, I was like, oh my god, I don't have my audio alert, and I just kept like not realizing, like how low my health was, and
Mm.
I've become extremely dependent. Luckily, MSBT works in the retail, so that's cool.
Yeah, I was thinking XCT was like an equivalent that was updated, but it looks like it looks similar, but it doesn't have the same functionality, unfortunately. Because I tried doing an audio alert just to kind of see if I could.
Hmm.
I couldn't see how to do it on there. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's something extra, but I know you can do it on weak auras. But um,
Hmm.
that being
Yeah, weak
said,
course
I
is
know you
like,
can do it.
yeah, weak course is always a pain to set stuff up in weak course for me because I don't know
Yeah, I
how it
know
works
it can
that
be
well.
done, but I don't usually make them. At most, I modify them, but I don't usually make them because I can find them easy enough that I just get lazy. Like there's that WeakAura group that I use for most of my classes that tracks everything for my class, regardless of what spec I am, and it's
Hmm.
some streamer guy that takes like a couple days to build them.
Oh
He
yeah,
consistently updates them from feedback from his community, so he's got like a whole bunch of people sort of testing them. It's like, oh, I could do this myself, or I could just have a little extra clutter and have somebody else do all the work for me. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. And there's so many people that do them that's what I would do. Is just look for other people doing them.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ooh, dead. That's okay. I held the orb for quite a while. I used to love playing this on my disc priest because I was so hard to kill as a disc priest,
Hmm.
and I would get so many points with the disc priest. Pain suppression, bubbles, heals, fear. People would get on me, and I just fear them, and it was always
I think
nice.
the most fun I ever had doing a battleground was actually a rated battleground when I was trying to get some artifact experience on my druid that required you to win 10 rated battlegrounds.
Hmm.
Um, Ended up finding a half decent group to get my 10 wins in.
Yeah, rated battlegrounds used to
It
be
was
really
fun.
fun.
And that's when it made me realize that I don't care for
You can kiss your ass
as
goodbye.
much as it's nice from a very casual standpoint to be able to just jump in whenever you got like a spare hour or something.
Hmm.
The experience is nothing compared to having a group of people that you know and work well with.
Yes. Yeah, that's. I had a group of people that I did rated battlegrounds with way back, and I don't know, it was probably Cataclysm or even Wrath of the Lich King, and but I had a lot of fun. We kind of got, I don't know how high we got. We didn't get super high, but it was really fun. Hey, I won, and I'm level 41. That'll help me a
Nice.
little. That'll help me a little bit with these with hitting people. And of course, I got the leggings, which I don't need. I did open up finally my stupid ship missions in the Warlords of Draenor content. So if I do these ship missions, I guess eventually I can get um,
Heirloom ring.
the heirloom ring, yeah, which I don't have. So that would be nice. But but that would mean that I'd have to log off my actual character and go do this,
Yeah.
which is hard to do. I'd rather do the Battlegrounds than do some stupid quests. But I did do a couple of them, and I actually opened up the shipyard, and actually I sent my first ship mission out earlier. So
As
yeah,
much as they
so
kind of screwed up the economy with Warlords of
hmm
Draenor's garrisons, I actually liked it quite a bit.
I liked the
But
garrisons.
they
I
made
did.
like some missteps on it that really screwed
I
it up.
think what really hurt the garrisons, yeah, they were really. I mean, it got to the point where you were making a lot of money doing garrison missions. But
Hmm.
what was really bad is everybody was just sitting in their garrisons. It was like playing a mini game, And so people weren't
Yeah.
really out in the world doing anything. They were all in their garrisons. But there were missions where you could get friends to come into your garrisons to help fight bosses that would spawn
Hmm.
and attack your garrison. That was always really fun.
Yeah, I remember that. And I liked being able to choose what you wanted to do with it. Like there was a PvP one, and there was like
Hmm.
an auctioneer one. If you got certain pieces together, you could have your own auction house in there.
Let's see if we
That was
can.
kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember that. That was cool. Let's see if we can make a trigger for my low health for my pet. So we're gonna say new trigger, and it's gonna say pet. Let's see, pet dying. Say that, and then we're going to say add event. We're gonna say should be low health. Here, let's just get out of this. Save it. It's low health. It's health change. Change. And unit ID is equal to, now hopefully I can do pet. Okay. It's equal to pet. Threshold. Less than, say, 60. Let's say 50%. We'll go 55, just like me. Less than 50%. Save. Save. And now we had the audio alert.
Did you do any mining before you stopped playing?
I did the mining with the hand laser, remember, on the planet surface?
Oh.
And then I also did mining with my little rover vehicle, where I had to go down. Yeah, I went down to my MSR and I scanned, and I would find rocks, and I would have to land. It was really painful. You'd have to land, get your guy out, right up to it. The problem was painful was like even just getting your ship to land where you could lower your cargo door. Like a lot of times, you had to make sure the door was flush enough with the surface of the planet, or when you were trying to run and get your ship back, load it back into your bigger ship, your rover back into your ship. You wouldn't be able to get it up the ramp if it wasn't in a good position. And so there was a lot of just little, and that's the kind of stuff that I think really is what they really need to somehow try to work on, those types of things. I mean, those things are, because it's not that they think they're difficult to get around, but they just are time consuming. Like, and it's like all the little things in Star Citizen that are just buggy, just add time. So like if you want to do a mission, like it just takes so much time, and everything in the game takes a really long time. And you know me, I don't mind spending time, but like if I go out and get ore and stuff, and it could take it should be like an hour to go out and get some more and come back, and it was pretty time consuming. So just those little bugs, if they could fix some of those things, would be a lot easier. Or even like instead of having to land, I mean, it would have been a lot cooler just to have a ship that you could just fly down, and basically a rover that you can fly. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to actually be rolling across the ground. Something that you could fly down. Maybe take it out of the back of your ship, or maybe even fly. Like, you know what I mean? Just, I mean, it's cool to roll around the ground, but I don't know.
Is sort of what I've been doing to mine is the prospector. I
Mhm.
want them all, but that's partly for storage and also partly for more flexibility. But the prospector is essentially that you just stay in the pilot seat and you go mine. But you would need to be on. Usually, you would essentially use bigger rocks. You wouldn't do gems. You'd do Quantanium at that point.
Okay.
But yeah, if you're interested in trying that, I can always let you use my prospector. I've got it loaded up.
At some point, I'll probably come back and try to have you help me, remember how to, or learn some of those things I don't know how to do. But right now, I'm enjoying playing the PvP here in the battle in the Shadowlands. I'm kind of interested to see, with the Age of Dragons, or whatever they call it, Dragonflight. I call it Age of Dragons, but I don't even know if it's going to be any good. I doubt it'll be that good, but I like that they're putting the talent system back in the game. I think that's a big step in the right direction.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it comes out.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still pretty far away. I really wish that I saw a thing where they talked about the leveling experience, and what's going to happen is if you were a new player to the game and you started in Dragonflight, you would go through the Exile's Reach, the level 1 to 10, and then you would immediately be put into the Battle for Azeroth until you got to 60, and then 60 to 70, because they're actually adding 10 levels in the Age of Dragons expansion, which is a lot.
That's how much they added in Shadowlands.
Is it? Yeah. Well, I know some expansions they've only done 5 levels, but most of them I think are 10.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just wish that they would make the leveling experience more challenging and take longer. I really wish they would dial back on that and make the leveling a lot more like vanilla WoW, very slow and methodic, and And because I think when you make the leveling slower, and I think it was Einbay who said, "Hey, that's part of the problem with all the MMOs now is that the leveling is so fast that people don't really get a chance to really get good with all their abilities because they've just been thrown all the, you get these abilities so quickly because leveling's so fast, you know."
Hmm.
Whereas like in vanilla WoW, you got really good with your abilities because it took you so long to get to 60.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it has to take as long as vanilla WoW, but I would still like to see it take like a couple weeks at least, to get to
I
max
think
level.
TBC was felt around the right,
Yeah,
right
TBC was like,
speed for me.
yeah, if you put in like a lot of hours in TBC, it would take you like a week, like usually like 5 days probably, to get through the all that content. Boy, this doesn't look good. How many people we got here? Oh yeah, no. We got nobody here. Oh shit.
How many healers do you have in that battle?
Um, we got three. We got three healers. The problem is nobody really went mid, so. All right. So I'm going to go towards. I think it's what is it called? What is it called? Quarry. I'm heading to Quarry. I like Quarry. Quarry is really fun because there's an up-down aspect to it with like a ramps going up. Really easy to defend if you're a hunter because you can just trap the ramps. Here we go.
Yeah, by comparison, I would say that it takes longer to find something to start mining on. But generally, once you find it, you're only looking for one, so you're not going in and out.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes a little bit longer to find your initial rock, and then that's
Mm-hmm.
usually all you would do. So it's overall less time compared to rock mining with Prospector or Mole, but the initial finding the rock can be a little bit more challenging.
Gotcha. Ooh, big battle over here. This looks like a huge battle over here. I like the hunter's really fun though, the survival hunter. I just wish that they would really dial back on all the CC. I would love to see them dial back. And I think one thing that's really happened to me a couple times when I've leveled up characters in like Battle for Azeroth or Shadowlands is when I'm doing a lot of PvP, I notice that the brackets like 10 to 20 and 20 to 30 are super fun, and it really revolves more around skill. And then once you start to get into like 30 to 40, 40, 50, that's when all the players start to get all their stuns. And it just turns into like, basically getting globaled, you know?
Mm.
And what I mean is like, if I go into a battle and there's two people versus just me and everybody has their cooldowns, I have no chance. I have no chance.
Yeah.
Skill can't really win that situation because those two characters, if they have all their abilities, are going to have stuns and they're going to have CCs and they're just going to blow me up with the stuns and CCs. And there's not really anything I can do about it. And I think that's a shame because games like Terra didn't have a lot of CCs and stuns. I could go into battle against two other people and come out on top quite often, and it was because I was so skillful. It's because I was able to outplay them. And I really wish that they would not get rid of all of them, but just dial them back a lot. Let people play their character. And a lot of MMOs really, do CCs, and it's kind of a shame. I'm trying to think of other games that don't have a lot of CC, like what's the Amazon's game, like New World? It didn't really have a lot of CC,
Yeah.
and which is
Even if they did, there was actually a way to get out of them.
Yeah, there
or, like,
wasn't.
to prevent
Yeah,
yourself.
there wasn't a ton of CC. I don't think. I'm trying to think if
the
Rift had.
Warhammer had the most of them, but it required a fairly long wind-up time. So getting into land was actually more of a skill shot than
Hmm.
I think a lot of people and so a lot of people didn't end up doing it. Whereas WoW and other games that are kind of like it, it's like you hit and you're done as long as you're within range.
Yeah, well, just like I can remember, I actually quit playing. I think it was. I can't remember which expansion it was. I think it was probably like Mist of Pandaria, maybe, where I had been doing like arena on my priest, and then I got into a match where I actually got put into about 30 seconds of continuous CC, like 30 seconds. And I logged off, and I don't think I played the game again for like a week because I was so disgusted by that. I was like, that's just like that should never happen. Like that shouldn't even be possible. I mean, because the whole point of the game, playing your character, is playing your character, and if you're not playing your character for 30 seconds, I mean, what's the point? It's kind of stupid. I'm sure there's
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
think that-
people that would disagree with me, but that's just the way I feel about it.
There was I think that's pretty rare, and
It's very rare to get
like
CC that much,
there's
but it's very common
anywhere
to get.
between disorients and stuns.
Mhm.
Only, I don't think I've seen anybody go for quite 30 seconds. It's really most like I don't know 12 or 18 seconds if they didn't use anything to get out.
See, like I'm fighting. I've got a one-on-one against this warrior, and you can see, like, I mean, he's doing so much damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for your warrior, I think they're probably better solo
You
and
can
they have
kiss your ass
Bloodthirst, which is
goodbye.
like 1 or 2% of their HP for every hit they do, and so you get 2 hits.
And look at this. He got me with the stun.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
I got him though. I did. Of course, that person got the last shot, but I actually outplayed the warrior there. So that was a straight up 1v1, and I definitely would have won that. So it's, you know, I like the survival hunter in that I feel like in any 1v1 I have a chance to win. Like, and I think that's, you know, if they could get the classes balanced that way, you know, I think that would be really good. And it's, you know, and balance is, I've played lots of MMOs where the class balance wasn't that good, you know. Poor Hunter. Poor Hunter. He just had no chance. Yeah, every time I go to the scoreboard, it's like I'm like nowhere, nowhere near the top. If we sort by damage done, I'm still way at the bottom. Wow. Well, I've been running around a lot, I guess. But yeah, the survival hunter is really fun. And that's what happened. Remember when Blizzard, when they took away for the ability for hunters to actually have melee weapons? That's when I quit playing the hunter actually. Guys, it's just a DK. Here, let's see if I can bait this DK in here.
Visible.
Yeah.
There's always the concern that there's some stuff, druid or rogue, or hunter, I guess.
He's running off, so I'm trying to bait him to come out here, but he won't. Here's the hunter. He's gonna get caught in my trap. Now here comes the DK. Is he coming? No, he fell down. All right. Oh god. I'm getting like, I can't get it. This like, there's some sort of slowing effect. That DK was hitting me with some ability that was like slowing me. That's like really weird. Huh? What is it?
Chains of Ice.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I'm not familiar with that ability.
Single rune, pretty much no cooldown.
Jesus. That was a
reduction of like 30%, but it like you thaw out over time, so it doesn't last.
Yeah, it kind of sucked because I couldn't.
Do a lot of damage, but it ensures
Yeah.
you kind of get stuck there.
Because I was trying to get a little bit further away to kite, but look, I'm stealth, but they're still coming after me. All his little minions. We'll see if they're still coming. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, but that was annoying. Wow.
DKs don't have a whole lot of movement ability, so they gotta slow somebody down.
Well, they used to have. Look at these. His minions are still coming after me. Look at this shit. Look at this. They're still chasing me. All right, well. They're just looking. His minions are. They finally are gonna despawn. man. I have no cooldowns.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
There's a pet. There's the pet health. So that worked.
Oh, Demon Hunter.
Oh, did you hear the little beep? That was my pet health low. So I just created that MSBT trigger before I went into this one. So that works. I just got to change the sound to be something else, something more exciting. But yeah, like I said, I feel like in almost any 1v1 with this character, and even like when I'm level 41, and these people are probably a lot of them are higher level than me. I feel like I've got a chance to outskill them, outplay them, and that's what you want, you know. That's what you want in a PvP. You want to feel like, you know, you want to feel like you have a chance. You know, you don't have to dominate, or even, you know, I don't even have to win, you know, most of them. If I can win 1 out of 3, I'd be happy. You know, to me that's balanced enough. You know, 'cause it's never going to be perfect. But yeah, the hunters are crazy. There's so many people are playing hunters in retail. Yeah,
Combination of easy class as well as like easy to pick up sort of class, as well as it's a pet class. And
yeah.
the most recent tier, which you can get fairly easily from my understanding, that's been a while. Like, I stopped playing before you could even get like 2 pieces of tier unless you were like, world first rating. Apparently the 4 piece makes Survival Hunter do crazy amounts of damage, and they just never bothered to nerf them. I don't know if it's changed though.
Well, from what okay, I watched some videos, like, you know, really high level, you know, survival hunters in PvP, and from what they're saying is the skill ceiling on is actually quite high. So it's easy to pick up and play, but to be like really good takes a lot of skill. But I mean, they're going to the nth degree. I mean, they have like some pretty impressive macros, macros I'd never seen before, like this one. I think I still have it. This one here, pretty interesting. Like where you can actually cast specific abilities based on where they are on your talent tree, which I'd never seen that before. So
yeah, I've used those.
I've never.
As a druid,
Oh, I've never used that. I never used that. I didn't know you could do that.
I forget how it functions, but it's something along the lines of like, you technically put all of them in, but 2 of them don't work, or something like that. I don't entirely recall.
I'm not even gonna help that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try. See, like that guy actually stayed to fight. Poor druid. Like, there's literally like 6 people came to attack, and I'm like, yeah, sorry, I'm not even gonna waste my time. You know, there's no way you're gonna take out 6 people. 2 on 6 doesn't work. You know, I just take off. I'm like, I'll go somewhere else where I can be of more use. I see that in Battlegrounds too, way too much, where people just go into a losing situation, but they still try. And I'm like, why? Why get yourself killed? There's no way you can win. Just, you know, move somewhere else.
Well, I would assume that if they are, they might be trying to spin the flag. I know that there have many times in like the Reddit RPGs that it's like, if somebody hadn't called out and they know they're getting reinforcements, as long as they can prevent them from taking the flag, their death was kind of worth it.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's definitely true. But this is a little different, I think. But it is spin the flag, you're right. But
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
that guy's doing a spin to win on me, but oh, and there's healers too, so let me target the healer.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Chance there. Once again, CC. Just like, you know. And like for example, that's a perfect example. Stormbolt, right? Like the warrior's ability to throw the Stormbolt thing. That's a 4-second stun. I mean, just think if that was only a 2-second stun. Then it would be so much more like situational and skill based. You'd be like, well, it's good to get someone from killing me or to peel somebody off my healer. It's good to slow someone down so I can catch up. But it's not going to be this whole kind of thing where I'm just going to get 4-second stun and then I can just fucking do spin to win and game over. They're dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, and plus, again, if you did it the way I would like, people would be playing their characters more, which is more fun, right? As opposed to sitting in 4, 6 second, 8-second stuns. A Warlock Fear is like, what, 8 seconds? I think it's 8 seconds. That's a long-ass CC, But yeah, if you want to think about how to get into a 30-second stun, it's probably not that difficult. You get a Fear. You might get like a Sheep. You might get a Warrior, like I said, like Stormbolt. You might have a Death Knight get you with his pet stun, like Gnaw. You could have a Hunter get you with Intimidation. All of those things can be chained together. Now, there's going to be some diminishing returns, but you can get off a pretty ridiculous stun rotation. I don't know if they've done anything to diminishing returns either. Like, I wonder if they've nerfed it throughout the years,
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ah, well. Again. If that was just like me versus a DK and a rogue, and I had my turtle up, which was only about 15 seconds away, I think I could have taken them both out. But since I didn't have turtle up and the other hunter came in, I had no chance. And of course, here they go. And there was my pet low health again. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now I know that my pet's getting low. Yeah, I find that in most 1v1 situations, I usually come out on top. I don't hardly ever really lose out in 1v1s if I've got all my CC cooldowns. So that just shows you that the hunter is very powerful. Very OP. It would be really cool though to get like you said, rated battlegrounds, to get into a guild that just did rated battlegrounds and PvP, so that you were always like grouping with the same people. That would be really cool.
Yeah, the only issue is it kind of turns into a problem of, or at least the one I actually tried to more or less get into it, was that they wanted people with experience or with actual rating, because of the whole rating algorithm that goes into play.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's like, oh, if you don't have 1600 rating, we won't even consider you. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be considered. And then I was like, oh, if you haven't done the past 2 seasons, we won't consider you. And it's like, okay.
Oh, yeah, that kind of sucks.
It's good that ratings exist because you kind of get paid. Hopefully, we'll get paired against people that are of your same skill level. But at the same time, it's ends up being kind of a pain because the people that play or do it all have high-ish enough that they won't bother playing with somebody new. It seems like.
Yeah.
I haven't looked into it over for a while, so it might be different, but that's how I felt about it.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think, again, I just think that, when you have a game like this that's been out so long, it's very, very difficult to really, make it fair or keep people like help the new players out so that that the older players want to play with the new players. That's pretty hard to do. Because the new
that.
players just aren't going to know the game, and it's pretty
Yeah.
hard to go into PvP when you've never done it and you're playing with people who've done it for 15 years.
Yeah, they're wanting to push,
Yeah.
and that's like most people. And what I was looking into was like the group finder thing, where you post what you're looking for, sort of thing. I couldn't find anything that was sort of accepting new players. But I tend to not really find that to be as much of a case with Mythic Dungeons, because
Hmm.
you always have to start out like +2 or 3 in the beginning of a season, or at least a lot of people do, and you can always find for groups or people to do those
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. I'm worried that the Ashes of Creation game, because it's more of a map control game, that it's just going to turn into this big PvP. Like whenever you have a game that revolves
Hmm.
around point control or like city or base control, usually guilds
How it was
form.
before New World kind of became static and lost some of that,
Yeah,
from what I
yeah,
heard, anyhow.
exactly. Like you're going to have guilds that form, and their whole goal is to be the king of the hill and to dominate the map, and which can be good, but the problem is that stuff usually devolves into just like the very elite guilds, which usually aren't that many. And also, a
Hmm.
lot of times the good players will start creating, like in guild or in I'm sorry, in New World, they had kind of like the mega guilds, because they would have like a company, and then they would have other companies, and they would work together. So they started calling them like mega companies. So
Hmm.
it was like these three different companies were all kind of allied together, and yeah, I think Lineage 2 was like that. When I played Lineage 2, like you had castle sieges and stuff, and once you took over a castle, then you control like the taxes and all that kind of stuff in the region. And but you got to give people that are trying to take the castle a definite advantage. The defenders I think, should have a disadvantage, because you don't want the same people always maintaining the same bases. You want it to change a
Yeah.
lot. That way everybody gets to play all that content. And I'm just really worried that Ash Creation is just gonna like it's gonna like if you don't join like some elite PvP guild, that you can't really have any fun. Like you'll be
Yeah.
walking through a zone, and these big guilds are just gonna come by and just destroy you every time you try to do anything, because they basically control that area and they don't want you in it. So I hope that doesn't happen. This guy just rode by me on a freaking snail. I've never seen that before. Snail mounts? That's the other
Oh
thing.
yeah, it's probably a new
Yeah,
zone.
that's the other thing in retail is there's so many like mounts and pets and things I've never seen before.
Yeah,
Like
they
you,
started to learn that a lot of the casual players like to collect mounts and
yeah,
appearances and pets.
yeah. There's, I'm looking at like another mount here I've never seen before. Some sort of a mechanical, I don't know.
Ooh, that's a special mount.
I've never seen that before either.
I don't recall where that's from.
It's called the Zillag ATV.
Oh, it's
Zywolag
either a
ATV.
created or rare drop from a BFA dungeon. It was a
Yeah,
goblin dungeon.
pretty cool. I like it. I mean, there's just so many mounts in the game. Oh, I'm getting tired. It's like 10 o'clock. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, so that one is something that's created by engineering. Looks like.
Okay.
Oh, or blacksmith.
Is this? Yeah, this is War Sun Gauls. Ugh. Did I win it a battleground recently? I guess I didn't. We lost that last one. It was very close though.
Oh, you have to have somebody who can create the blacksmith item and somebody that can create the engineering item. That's what it is.
Okay.
I think each of those requires.
I don't see a lot
Oh,
of
guess
I
not.
don't see a lot of worgans in the game. Like here's a worgen, but I actually don't see a lot of worgans when I'm playing. I don't know if people just don't
They
like
could always be
worgans.
hiding in human form.
But I don't think you can play in human form, can you?
You can't be in combat in human form, no.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what you were meaning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't, like here I'm in human form, and if I do, is there any kind of ability? I don't think there's really any ability here. I can. No, I cast a trap in human form, but that doesn't put me into combat.
Yeah, it's the moment you go into combat that it'll pop you up.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Yes, I've tried shaving. It doesn't work. Trust me.
Sitting on 2.6 million credits right now, and I think I've got another 3 million in the refinery.
Nice.
Didn't fully pay attention to it. I knew I had a good amount in there, but I didn't calculate it out until one day. I was like, Or I think it was a couple hours ago. I was like, I wonder how much I have in here.
But I do think the one thing about Ashes of Creation is they have a lot of really cool. They have their husbandry system where you can like raise your own like animals and pets and mounts. Actually, it looks really in depth and really cool. And they also have another system where like the world changes based on the time of year. So like you'll actually see like really nice snow and and autumn leaves on trees and stuff like that. And I always love that kind of stuff. I think that stuff's great. I love immersion type stuff.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff, and that's kind of why I'm more or less hesitant to really do much or care to look into much. It
Hmm.
seems really nice, but the question is how much of it will be available when they release it or put out alpha or betas.
Yeah, I don't.
Like how much of
I
that
have no
stuff's
idea.
actually
Well,
going to
they've
be
had
real.
alphas. I mean, the alpha's been out. People have played the alpha, and the alpha was. I mean, and then I think that alpha was before they were doing Unreal Engine 5. So the next alpha, it'll be interesting to see how much of the Unreal
Yeah.
Engine 5 stuff they've actually put into the game, and I think they went. I don't know for sure, but I mean, but ArcAge 2 is Unreal Engine 5, and I wonder if once that was announced that Steven was like, I mean, really, he was a big fan of ArcAge. And so, if ArcAge 2 comes out and it's an Unreal Engine 5, what's his game going to be like? Because he was kind of ripping off some of his systems from ArcAge 2. I mean, from ArcAge, sorry. But anyways, whatever. We'll see. We'll see. I think the game definitely looks better than it did when I first saw it. But it's so
Yeah, I think
long.
I looked into it when you were talking about it earlier, and
Yeah.
one thing I saw was like, oh, because of this nodal system, it's gonna destroy guides, and I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
They're gonna be more in depth, and they may take a little longer.
It's
It's
gonna.
gonna be like, if this is your tier, this is your enemy type, this is what you do.
Hmm.
I don't think it's really gonna go away. I think it's just gonna be a little bit different than just go to this zone and that's it.
Yeah.
Which may be nice, but I don't know. I don't think it'll be as impactful as marketing is stating it will be.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill the flag carrier. I think I got him. Oh yeah, we got him.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
And I returned the flag. The flag was returned by Shady Vale. You guys can kill me. It's okay. I performed my mission, which was to return the flag. So I did my duty. But I guess they killed our flag carrier too. Huh. Yeah, well, that sucks. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, there's a bunch of other MMOs that are coming out this year. Well, like 2 or 3 that I'm interested in. I don't think any of them are going to be super great, but I think they'll be worth playing. Because they're new and it's fun to check out a new one. There's always a lot of hubbub.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes out though. Salvaging is supposed to be coming out here in 18, I think.
What is?
Salvaging? In Star Citizen?
Star Citizen? Oh, okay.
Or at least the hand mining one, which is really basic, but see how much of it they actually get out and how that kind of plays out.
Yeah.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
No healers? Come on, somebody heal me. I'm gonna heal myself. Alright. This is a big battle we got going on here in the middle of the game, the map here.
Really weird to find your own body and then try to drag it somewhere.
Okay, what's the point of this? This is why I don't like Warsun College. Because sometimes it just devolves into you standing here fighting, killing people, and nobody's going after the flag, and it's just like, come on.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm still doing decent damage, though, for being so low level. I'm 4th on DPS.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's not bad. Level 41. I think I'm probably maxed on honor. Yep, I am 100% maxed. I don't even know what to spend my honor on because I'm maxed. I'm 15,000 out of 15,000 honor. Oh, go ahead, yeah.
Actually pretty impressed. I was trying to get this gadget on this rock. And and rocks on the side of a cliff. Well, side of a hill, but you essentially fall down on it. And fell down and kill myself.
You can
I
kiss
fell
your
and
ass
killed myself.
goodbye.
And then managed to get back to my ship and everything. So it'll be interesting to see if I can actually get on my ship, though. But
That's cool. No, sorry, I just got mad because I screwed up. I got killed by that warrior and I shouldn't have got killed by that warrior. That was a mistake on my part. Not have gotten killed there. They need to do something with Warsun Gulch to get people to actually play the match the way it was meant to be played, because it ends up people just fighting. I think that's a testament to the fact that fighting is fun. I mean, it's, you know, the combat system in WoW is enjoyable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, that warrior ran out. I was beating the hell out of him. It is amazing how hard my pet hits as a survival. I mean, your pet's like critting for like 400 or 500 damage. That's a lot of damage when you figure someone only has like 6,000 or 7,000 health. That's a lot of damage. But here's a, let's see. Yeah, he's hitting for 198, 198. Yeah. It's that warrior. Spin to win, warrior. CC someone, jump on top of him, and spin. Too funny. Come on, Pet, get over here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, well, I'm screwed here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh, well. Oh, look, we got the flat earther back, Blue. Remember in my stream how the guy would always come in and say the earth is flat? The flat earther? He's back.
Oh.
Christopher, the earth is flat. Yeah, sorry, Chris, but that's not true. So. That is not true. So I got to figure out what to do with 15,000 honor, because it's like I'm actually not getting any more honor at this point. I guess I probably should maybe do some dungeons or something, for like level. Let's do that. Let's queue
Can you
some.
not buy anything with the honor? Or
I'm
are you
gonna. I
saving
don't
it?
know. No. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can buy that's actually worth buying, but I don't know if there
At
is.
41, you should be able to buy something, but the question is whether or not it's valuable, or worth it.
Yeah. Well, but I should buy something, even if maybe there's like something we can get with honor, like some gems or potions, I don't know. Just that I'm still actually obtaining honor when I do battlegrounds. But here's the...
I buy and trade.
Okay, well, see, a lot of the stuff is bought with these marks of honor, which I only have 9 of these. But you know what? The marks of honor are account bound, which is actually really cool. So I can actually mail these from other characters to this character. Any marks of honor other characters may have.
Good day to you.
Like,
Yeah.
here, this is honor. So yeah, I can actually buy a lot of these things. Even though I can't use them, I can buy them. Like, here's level 50, like, gear. Okay, so that's cool. So was this anything
I
would want?
imagine that buying gear as like at least 1 or 2 levels higher than what you are now would be more useful than buying a...
Let's
I
see,
guess
what-
right now it's not too bad
what-
because
here-
you're just
here-
barely in 41.
Here's gear I can buy. Cool. So there's some hands that are... What's the set bonus? The set bonus has increased my agility by 13. And the 4 set bonus increased my focus by... That's pretty good. So yeah, now this is only what? Oh, but this is Marks of Honor again. Yeah. Okay.
Hey there.
Honor rewards vendor. Yeah, this is... I can get like an alliance enthusiast? I don't know. Okay, I don't have that pet. Is that honor? 470? Well, here, let's try to buy this. Exchange 475 of these coins. I don't know what this currency is. That's weird that it doesn't tell me what the currency is. It says honor rewards.
Have a good one.
Looking for something specific?
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is bought with actual marks of honor. Item level 37.
Have a good one.
Ruthless.
What can I do for you?
Marks of honor. This is item level. This is also item level 37. So I guess. Is it like. That's weird that they're the same item level.
Be careful.
Talk to me.
This is also item level 37. So are these, is this gear like scaling to my level? Is what this looks like?
Well, not if it's 37.
Well, but they are all 37. How
Item
could
level or item required?
I'm saying item level is 37 on the Cataclysm gear, the Ruthless gear. Like 3 of these different gears are all the same item level.
Well met.
I don't have a good answer for you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm just kind of like, what is it? I don't really know. Like,
All prices here are reasonable.
what is this? Vicious Gladiator's weapon. Yes. This says collect the appearance. Okay, so you collect the appearance of the entire set with that. Yeah, they're all item level 37. So I guess you just buy the one that looks where you like the appearance.
Safe journey.
What can I do for you?
Now this is honor stuff. So there's yeah. So maybe this is what I should be buying. Like here, see, this is honor. There's the corrupted, and this is item level 66. So this requires level 50. So yeah, so we could buy this stuff. I guess, right? There's the chain spalders. It actually uses Azurite power. There's chain waistguard. See much better. What looks like maybe an eyeball on it. Okay. All right, well, let's just go ahead and buy the belt.
As is common in most expansions, I actually kind of enjoyed Azurite power at the end.
You did? Okay. Well, I'm gonna. So
But it was mostly because it was like a fixed system where you could easily modify it as you wanted, and so you could have like one thing I really enjoyed was having a speed set. If I wanted to run through low level dungeons, I could get like 3 pieces of Azurite power and like plus 15% speed or whatever.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. Well, this is stupid. It won't let me buy it. It says I can't buy it because I'm not level 50, but this would be a great thing to buy because I could use some of my honor.
Mm.
But they won't let me buy it.
That's stupid.
That's
I don't know
dumb.
why they won't.
Yeah, that's really dumb because I mean that's that's really stupid. Yeah, that's stupid. I guess, and I don't really want to buy this stuff. I mean, because it's not honor. Well, once I guess I have to get to level 50 to buy this stuff. Ooh, look at these pristine Light Forge spalders. And this is all like, too bad they don't have rings here. I guess you can't get rings without doing the quest. Mark of honor now.
Be careful.
Yeah, so I don't really see anything that
Making a special purchase?
you use honor on.
Off and away.
How are you?
It's all marks of honor, and I don't want to use marks of honor. I'd prefer to actually save those.
Pleased to meet you.
I hope you find something useful.
Ahoy!
Hello. How may I help?
It's funny. The only thing I can buy with honor is I can't because it says I'm not level 50. So that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, that's really weird.
Let me see if I can. Let's go to Dalaran. Maybe we can use the honor gear to buy, like, switch it to a different type of currency. Maybe. Sometimes Dalaran has some different weird vendors. But my honor is already maxed. Yeah, I know, RJ. The problem is, though, is my honor is maxed. So if I'm going to do more battlegrounds before I reach max level, I would prefer to actually use some honor. Might as well, because I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna get it back. It's not like I'm not gonna get it back. Oh, I don't know. The other thing that they did, they've done so many things that I dislike, Blue. One of the things that they've done is that you used to be able to transmog gear below your gear level, meaning like if you were a hunter and you could wear mail gear, you could transmog leather gear and cloth gear. You know, but you can't do that anymore. Now they only let you transmog mail, so which sucks. It used to be that you could.
I don't ever really recall them unless you actually wore a leather piece. Then you could transmog that leather piece into a leather piece. But I don't really recall it
Yeah, well, I
being
thought
like
I
that.
thought you could. I know for a fact that I definitely transmogged more than just one type. I know that for a fact. Um, yeah, I know I did. It's possible maybe I was a hunter that was like, you know, like an older. When did they add transmog anyway? When did they add the transmog got people? Was that
I
Cataclysm?
don't know.
I think it was maybe Cataclysm.
I know it was definitely in MOP because I remember the vendors being in
Okay.
the two shrine locations, but I don't recall if it was earlier than that.
Okay. No, I don't think it was earlier than that. Well, if you think a hunter, like, well, and I don't remember if hunter was, because like in vanilla, as a hunter, you wear leather till 40, then you wear mail. I don't know if mop, if you wore leather for a certain amount of time. I really don't
Yeah, I don't think they changed that until after MOP for quite a while.
remember. Yeah, so it's
But the
possible.
other thing that I
Yeah.
remember is that certain items were still good. I don't remember when they added in like the 5% primary stat if you had all of your like all mail or all leather or whatever it was.
Is this just gold? I guess yeah, that's just gold. So I can buy all this gear with straight up
Feel
gold.
free
It
to
looks like.
browse.
We wanted to buy some like legacy gear just for transmog.
Good luck, friend.
But there's no exchange. I thought there at one point was a exchange where you could exchange one type of currency for another. I know that that was also in the game, but I don't know if it still is.
I think they consolidated all of the PvP marks for a single type. Because I know in vanilla there's like War Gold's marks and
Hmm.
EV marks and all that. And I think at some point they did away with all those and it's just a mark of honor now.
Yeah, which makes a lot more sense because you don't know you're not forcing people to maybe do battlegrounds they don't like, I guess. But
Yeah.
I don't know. But it also means that certain battlegrounds that a lot of people don't like are probably never going to get played. But there's nothing wrong with getting rid of them either. Like I don't know, like Final Fantasy has said they were going to remove some of the battlegrounds out of the game that they didn't like. I don't know if they did or not. Oh, this.
I don't know how many times in retail people actually sign up for a specific one all that often rather than just excluding certain ones.
I don't anymore. There were times when I'll only queue to Wrathy Basin because now you get there's a reason. I mean, there used to be you would just queue all of them because you had a greater chance of getting a quicker pop, but there was no incentive. It wasn't like if I just queue one, I'm going to lose out on something. But I think
Yeah.
now you do lose out on something. So if I go to, yeah, you get a reward for winning, but if you do specific, let's see. If you do specific, you don't get the reward for winning, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
And that's,
And especially, I think
yeah,
once a
see,
day
bonus.
or once a week or something, you get like an extra special one at max level. Maybe not at
Maybe,
leveling, but I know
yeah,
at
no,
max level you can.
yeah. So yeah, I remember when I used to just queue like a Wrathy Basin like over and over, or I would queue, uh, Altmark Valley like over and over again. Just can't believe that there's. I think there was one person in here that was a gold
No.
legacy.
Would you like to purchase something?
For all
Very well
marks of
managed
honor,
to
marks
buy.
of
Trade.
Can I help you? King's honor, friend.
Hey!
accessory. Now this is just money.
Still interested to see how Star Citizen will change or modify things,
Off and away.
especially with the cargo refactor that's supposed to be coming in. Because something like the whole sea and above
Can I help you?
cannot land on a planet. It doesn't really have landing gear.
What? What doesn't land on the planet?
Some of the big cargo runners, the So they just put out the whole A, that one can land, and it's up in the air as to whether or not the whole B will be able to land. But it's
Interesting.
known that the whole C will not be able to land, and anything above whole C will not be able to land as well.
I'm just
The
what
whole
some.
E, which is the big daddy, and that one holds 98,000 SCU. of
Yeah,
cargo.
how could you, good luck finding a place to land.
Yeah,
know?
there's that too.
That's the problem. Is their ships are getting so big. I mean, if you,
so
you know,
they have spots for like the Javelin that are actually
mhm,
like really below where we normally land.
mhm.
And I've been down there, and I've seen pictures where like a Javelin will actually be there, and I'm assuming that when we see it in Invictus Week, that's where we will be able to board it and walk around on the Javelin. But there's like a docking area that's like a military only docking area. And then there's the, I don't know if you've ever been there, but in, let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it's by, Gale 4? There's some like, in the middle of space, there's like a military landing point. Ooh, Mick L1. There's INS Jericho. I've been out there one time, and it was really cool. It was just like a military docking point. That's all it is. I've never really seen anybody talk about it because I don't think there's anything really goes on, but it's kind of cool to just kind of look at it.
Kind of hungry. Yeah, I bought the one ship. What was it? The gas
Expanse?
one. Yeah, I bought that one. Even though it's still just in design, right?
Yeah. I think they have to have the expanse or refining capabilities before Pyro comes out because it's supposed to be a pretty huge system. Like Stanton is like 583 megameters across, and I think Pyro is supposed to be something like 1,500 or 2,000.
Yeah.
So there will be many ships that cannot even cross it, even with their slowest, most fuel-efficient quantum drive.
Yeah. This is a weird battleground. Didn't see them assault any of our bases. They are fighting. Maybe I should have stuck it out at Windwall.
There's no connecting link to go from refined quantanium to quantanium fuel, so it'll be interesting to see how that starts to match up.
Yeah.
I was curious about that conversion because quantanium fuel isn't all that expensive. I think somebody had figured out that like it's 1 credit for 14.8 quantanium fuel units, but 1 refined quantanium you can sell for 88 credits. I'm curious how much quantanium fuel you'll be able to create with refined quantanium.
That up so bad. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Man, what the hell? Yeah, I'm screwed. I'm dead. Yeah.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
And of course, I'm stunned. Imagine that. You know, Hodge, 5-second stun, right? I used to have a friend who played this game, and he hated stuns. And at the time, I kind of like they didn't bother me quite as much, but that was in vanilla. That was in vanilla WoW. You know, where the stuns were, you know, they weren't quite as bad because not every class had as many stuns as they do now.
I think what makes it worse is that in vanilla, all the combat was much slower. Everything.
Yeah.
ultimately you just didn't hit as much.
Hmm.
So I think that's what made stuns not feel so bad in vanilla, because it's still a 6-second stun for
Yeah.
vanilla.
Oh
which
yeah.
made it
It's
a
still
2x
no. Yeah.
damage.
It's still. But there were. But there weren't as many stuns. There also weren't as many classes in the game. Although they haven't really
Yeah.
added that many. But I mean, you've got monks. And monks have a stun. You've got DKs who have all kinds of crazy stuns. You know. So.
Demon hunters have a stun.
Yeah.
Demon hunters have an AoE stun, I think.
Yeah. They have like a stun and.
They have 2 stuns if they talent. 2 stuns, I think, if they talent for it. Well, I think mages have a stun now.
Yeah. Everybody has a stun, right? You know, everybody's got one.
I was trying to think of a class that doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying is I don't think there's a class that doesn't. I mean, even priests have a stun. Holy priests have a stun. You know, it's called like chastise. It's like a 4-second stun, I think. Like every class has one.
Warlocks do if you're.
Yeah.
But only if
Demonology,
you're,
right? Demonology's got one. And
Demonology? I
always
never
had.
run Demo, so I
But they've
don't know
also
what theirs
always
is.
had their succubus charm, which is kind of a, you know, it's not necessarily summon, it's lost control. It's another
Yeah.
CC, you know what I mean?
Disorient is, I think, the same class that it's considered. Because it breaks on damage.
Yeah. But my point is, you have every class has stuns, and so if you get into battles, and if even just more than one person targets you, you're just going to get stunned into next week, and it's, you know, I just don't really care
Well, so
for
like if somebody stunned you after that H or J, even if you had trinketed at the beginning, it'd only be a 3-second stun, and then after that it'd be a 1.5 seconds.
it doesn't matter though, because the damage is so big. Like,
Right.
you really can't recover. You know what I mean? Like, if someone hits me a Hodge, and then out of the Hodge someone fears me, I'm pretty much, if I don't have a trinket, I'm pretty much gone at that point. Like, and even if I'm not dead, I'm going to be so low on health, it's going to be very difficult to recover. But, you know, there are ways you can recover. I mean, I've done 2v1s lots of times with this character, but it's because of my trap. You know, I'll trap one, kill the other one, and then I'll, you know, or the other one will come out of my trap, but not quick enough to save the other person, and then I'll pop my heal, and off we go, you know. But bye bye, Druid. I just would like to, like I said, I just like to see people win via skill. To me, CC is not really that big a skill. You know, it's like, oh, I pressed a button to fear somebody. You know, it's not hard to land a fear. It's not hard to land a Hodge. You know what I mean? Now there are some things you can do. I mean, if you can see the Hodge coming, and you know I could feign death it. But even then, it's, you know, once I'm up, they're just gonna Hodge me. You know, it only delays the inevitable.
Ones I always think that are interesting are when a warrior spell reflects something that they realize is coming, like a sheep or
Hmm.
a mage stun or something like that.
Yeah, or the Shadow Word Death. Like
Yeah.
Shadow Word Death, if it didn't kill the target, it would come back and hit you. So you knew someone was gonna sheep you, you'd Shadow Word Death them, and then you'd get sheeped. It'd come back and it would basically hit you and break the sheep. Hey, you better run. Alright, Pet's. Oh, come on, Pat. Get him. Come on, Pat. It's almost there, almost there. Come on, Pat. Got him. I love watching my pet chase someone halfway across the map when they're like really low on health. And I'm like just waiting for my pet to get the kill while I'm like half a mile away. It's pretty satisfying.
Almost looked like there was a paladin after him too.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're a survival hunter and you've got high ground, you're pretty strong, you know. And also I have a PvP talent that when I feign death, after I feign death for the next 1.5 seconds, I have 90% damage reduction. This is a really close game, actually. But we don't have our base. Let's go get it. We're actually... I thought we were losing this game, but we actually might win. Let me go protect. We need more WW. We have nobody here. Oh, we lost Lighthouse. Yeah. Oh, there it is. The 5-second stun.
He didn't get a whole lot of damage in that 5 seconds stun either.
No, he didn't. I noticed that as well. He did like nothing. My pet just basically tore him up there. The bad part about my specific talent build is I end up having to just press R like over and over and over again because my pet will get kill command. He gets 2 kill command charges, and they typically proc like more. So it's like kill command, like 5 times in a row. But it does so much damage. It's great for when you're too far away to shoot somebody. Of course, I have the talent aspect of the eagle, which I can use, which allows me to use my raptor strike at range. So that's another thing. Man, how do we not have... Oh, we do. Okay, good. We do have Lighthouse flag. This is a really weird battle round.
Alright, man, I'm off for the night. I'll talk to you there.
Alright, man. Have a good one. Why do we not have Lighthouse? I don't understand why we don't have this. This must be wrong at the top of the screen. It's not representing this correctly. Because it says we have it. Okay, we must, because we are getting more points. I just want to make sure. Yeah, we definitely have Lighthouse. Let me go back. Wow, we really beat their asses. This is a game over. This is a strong team. Yeah, my honor's capped. I can't believe I can't really... Can't believe they won't let me spend. I guess I'll just do dungeons for a while because I'm not getting any honor by doing these things, although I do get the marks of honor. Unless they put my honor in the mailbox, which I'm not getting any mail, so... Load.
Punches, lucky doos, and rope. Beware of Yeti. Many deals for a friend of the Grummles. like you.
can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
You trespass in my domain! Shatter! Unleash your power!
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Unleash your power! The ground will consume you!
Hey Darcy, how's it going? Well, I'm falling asleep at the wheel here. I maxed out my honor doing battlegrounds, so I'm just figuring I better do some dungeons to level since I haven't figured out how to spend my honor.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Do you bums realize how much property damage you've done? Right where you belong, under my heel. Take some high caliber
I'm
carnage.
starting another night shift. Watching streams helps. I got you. Yeah, I gotta get to bed and I gotta work tomorrow morning.
Take some high caliber carnage. What am I paying you fools for? Get out here and fix this!
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Ah, my insurance premium! Crush! Yeah! Ah, my insurance premium!
Man, that was tough. I was falling asleep that whole time. Oh, we got kill shot. Oh boy. Kill shot. God, kill shot. Let's do, where'd it go? Where did it go? Here it is. Now that's got to be mouse wheel up, which means we're going to have a different key for interrupting people's spells. Urgh. Anyways, guys, yeah. What server am I on? I am on Skywall server. But yeah, I don't. My honor's capped. I don't know what to do with my honor. I am level 42. You can see my server here is Skywall. They were level 42. That means we're moving up in the world here. Now the only characters higher level than my hunter is my mage and my paladin and my priest here. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get to bed. I'm tired. I will catch you guys later. I don't think so. I don't think the I don't think it's as big a deal, but I would do a little bit of googling around to see, but it's certainly not as big a deal as it used to be. You know. But yeah, I would definitely Google around and see if that's still the case. I mean, there are, you know, it probably still would be good to be on a server that has a lot of people like Tichondrius or something, you know. Of course, you can just, you know, go to change realm here and you can see there's plenty of, excuse me, what Blizzard considers full servers. My server has a high population. But over on Tichondrius, I used to play on Tichondrius, that's why I still have characters there. You can see I got a 34 paladin. I have 2 paladins here. Rogue. Oh my, this is the mage I used to PvP on back in, I don't know, like Wrath of the Lich King maybe? And but that's it. I gotta get to bed. Hope you guys, yeah. Sorry, yeah, I'm really tired. But I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Hope you have fun at work, Darcy. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, man.